Hey guys, Gaurav here. Today we shall talk more about report scheduling. In the last video, I had taken up a session regarding deploying OCM report scheduler as a service, and now we can move on to seeing our result in the UI. In our previous video, as I've scheduled only one job, that is for agent aux report, we'll be only displaying this particular report onto the UI. Now, in order to do so, you need to run its respective generic query. Now, depending upon the provider name that you have mentioned within the connection string, whether MS SQL or MySQL, select the folder respectively, click on product. Here you should be able to find generic report queries. Within this, you'll be able to find the generic query for agent docs report. Now, through Management Studio, you need to navigate to that particular folder and execute that particular script. Once that is done, you can open up or browse your OCM application, click on admin modules and select role-based access management. Now here, for the role, you need to provide access to that particular report. In order to do so, click on reports and provide access for agent ops report. Then save the changes. Next thing that you need to do is you need to log out and log in. Then only the report will be available to be accessed in the report manager. Now I've already opened report manager over here. I've entered in the necessary details or selected the necessary details. That is for report channel. I've clicked on it. I've selected agent. Report name, I've selected OCM agent aux report. Report type, I've selected date range, and for date time, start date time and end date time, I've given the values. Now, if you click on show report, it will fetch all the necessary records. But this takes few seconds. So I've already loaded the values or the records and kept. Here you can see the number of records that it has fetched. Another thing about this report or any other report is that you can hide the columns. So in order to do that, you need to make changes in agent aux report.json file. This particular file, you'll be able to find it within the OCM folder in configurations. And within that, you have a folder called as reports. Reports basically contains all the JSON files for each and every report. Here you have your agent aux report.json file. I've already opened this particular file over here. Now for the key columns, we have another key title, agent ID. Now this represents our agent ID column. Now over here we have a key hidden. For this, the value has been set as false. Now since it's false, we are able to see this particular column. If you wish to hide this particular column, you need to set this particular key's value to true. Then you won't be able to see it in the UI. Another thing another setting or another change that you can bring out is in app settings.json file, which you'll be able to find within the OCM folder. We can set the key report filter types value to NA, team, or team supervisor accordingly. Now, what this does is it displays the records based on hierarchy. For more details about report hierarchy, you can refer to our documents which are available at docs.tetherfi.com. Thank you and stay tuned for a